Lombardi. I'm in San Rafael, Bruno's. This is what it's called. This is the Siciliano sandwich. We got prosciutto, herb mozzarella, coppa, garlic aioli. It's going to be really good. And you guys deserved a North Bay spot because I teach out at College of Marin. So lunch with Lombardi today. We'll take a bite of this. But not until after we talk about some of the 49ers news that I just tweeted. They have tendered some of their exclusive rights free agents. 4 of them, to be exact. Jennings, tendered. JaMycal Hasty, tendered. Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles, tendered. And Kevin Givens, tendered. Now, this does not mean that these guys have signed contracts with the 49ers just yet, but it does mean that they pretty much have to play with the 49ers next year. Now, the source for this is Over the Cap, who has access, I believe, to the NFLPA records, and the database on the NFLPA does indeed have the team at 47 players under contract. That means that I did some detective work, some guesswork. You could put the clues together. The 49ers have offered contracts to those 4 players. Now, if they do accept their tenders as expected, or they could accept a different contract offer as well. A longer-term deal is possible. But if that does happen, then the 49ers will get Jennings, they'll get Hasty, they'll get Givens, and they'll get Flannigan-Fowles on very affordable deals for this 2022 season. And that's a good thing. That's why exclusive right free agents and young players that you develop are really worth it, because you could build a roster sustainably. And all these guys are big-time contributors for the 49ers. Maybe not in starting type roles, but you look at what Jennings did as the 3rd wide receiver. He was awesome for the 49ers this past year. You look at JaMycal Hasty as a 3rd down back. Yeah, he's not going to light the world on fire, but you need as much depth as possible in the backfield. You look at Kevin Givens. Well, he's quick. I mean, he's good depth along that defensive line that Chris Kocurek has developed. And Demetrius Flannigan-Fowles, can't say enough about what he's contributed on special teams and as a 4th linebacker for this team. So, as exclusive rights free agents, they can't sign anywhere else. They can't negotiate anywhere else. If they don't want to play for the 49ers after being tendered, they'd have to sit out for this season. So these guys are going to be back in uniform for the 49ers as they begin to fill out their roster here in free agency. The only question is, will the 49ers sign one of these guys to a multi-year deal, to something that's more than just a 1-year tender? But if it is the 1-year tender, it's anywhere between $850,000 and $895,000 or somewhere around there for these players, especially for Jennings. That is an absolute steal. Anyway, it's time to eat. Bruno's in San Rafael. This is the Siciliano again. Prosciutto, herb mozzarella, coppa, garlic aioli, tomatoes, everything that you'd possibly want. So I'm going to try out this sandwich. And Khalil Mack just got traded to the Chargers. Holy crap. The Chargers are loading up. SoFi Stadium is loading up. They got some good teams in that stadium. Well, he's out of the conference. He's not with the Bears. The 49ers didn't have to play Khalil Mack this year, so that's good. I'm going to take a look at some of the news regarding the Khalil Mack trade. Thanks, Mike, for pointing that out just as I'm about to eat. But I think everybody's on here not to talk about Khalil Mack. I think everybody wants to talk about the Siciliano from Bruno's. So we'll give it a taste test. Oh, that's Italian. I'm going to Italy in a couple weeks. There's nothing better than prosciutto mixed with mozzarella. So come check it out in San Bruno. I'm going to go check out the Khalil Mack trade. Maybe we'll put that in the headline. Big news around the NFL. Those trades just keep on coming. When's Jimmy Garoppolo going to be traded? I don't know. I had another video on that a little bit earlier. So be sure to subscribe to the channel. Check it out. I'm going to be sitting here enjoying my sandwich on a beautiful sunny day in Marin County. It's really good. Seriously, come here, get the Siciliano, and everybody take care.